You ever feel like you're doing everything right with a girl? The texting, the vibe, the conversations, and then out of nowhere she pulls back, acts cold, says something that makes zero sense, and you're sitting there like, what just happened? Did I mess up? Is she playing games? Bro, she's not playing games. She's testing you. And before you get defensive about that, listen. Women don't even do this consciously most of the time. It's not some evil strategy, it's instinct. It's their brain running a background check on whether you're actually who you're presenting yourself to be. Because the truth is, any guy can say the right things, but only a real one passes the tests without flinching. So in this video, I'm breaking down 7 ways women test men, and more importantly, what you're supposed to do when it happens. By the end, you're gonna realize you've been failing tests you didn't even know you were taking. Let's get into it. Number 1, the flake test. She makes plans with you and then cancels last minute. Not always because she doesn't want to see you, sometimes it's just to see how you respond. If you go full panic mode, "Are you okay? Did I do something wrong? Can we reschedule, please?" You just failed. You showed her that your peace depends on her, but if you stay calm, "No worries, let me know when you're free," and then you go live your life, she's texting you back within 48 hours wondering why you didn't chase her. Stay grounded. Plans change. Your confidence doesn't. Number 2, the disinterest test. She's been warm and engaging for days, and then suddenly, one-word replies, short answers, dry energy, and most guys spiral. They start over-texting, sending memes, asking, "You okay?" like they're a worried parent. Here's what's actually happening. She's testing if your confidence is real or if it needs her attention to survive. The right move? Don't chase the energy. Mirror her pace. Keep it light. Seems like you're busy. Talk later. And that's it. Men who don't need constant validation are rare. Be one of them. Number 3, the jealousy test. She casually mentions another guy. "Oh, my coworker took me to this new place," or "This guy keeps texting me," and she watches your reaction like a hawk. Most guys either go quiet and get awkward, or they puff up and start acting territorial. Both are wrong. The calm response wins every time. You raise an eyebrow, maybe smirk, "Sounds fun." That's it. No panic, no interrogation, because a man who is secure in himself doesn't feel threatened by some random guy she mentioned once. And that calm reaction, that's more attractive than anything you could say. Number 4, the opinion test. She says something she doesn't actually fully believe just to see if you'll agree with it. "I feel like guys should always make the first move, no exceptions." Or, "Confidence is honestly kind of overrated, don't you think?" She's watching. Will you fold your opinion just to please her, or do you have a spine? Here's what you do. You disagree, calmly, with a smile. "Nah, I don't see it that way." And you hold it, not aggressively, not with a lecture, just firm. Your opinion stands on its own 2 feet. Women don't fall for yes men. They respect men who have real thoughts and aren't scared to say them out loud. Number 5, the availability test. She texts you late. Sometimes it's random, sometimes it's emotional, and the implied question underneath it is this: will you drop everything for me? Now look, being there for someone matters, but there's a difference between genuine support and being permanently on call like you have nothing going on. If you respond to every 11 p.m. "I'm bored" text with your full attention immediately, you're training her to believe you have no life outside of her. Keep your routines, keep your priorities, respond when it actually makes sense, not because you're playing games, because you genuinely have a life you care about. That's not strategy, that's just being a full person. Number 6, the vulnerability test. This one is subtle, and most guys never even see it coming. She shares something emotional, a fear, a personal story, something that made her feel exposed, and now it's your turn. She's watching whether you try to fix it, dismiss it, or actually connect with her. Most guys panic and go full therapist mode immediately. "Have you tried this? Here's what I think you should do about that." That's not what she needs in that moment. She wants presence. She wants you to say, "That sounds heavy, I hear you," and mean it. Being emotionally present without being emotionally overwhelmed by her, that's what she's testing for. That's the balance. And when you hit it, she doesn't forget it. Number 7, the standards test. This is the final one. And honestly, this is the one most guys fail the hardest and the most consistently. She does something low effort, cancels twice in a row, keeps you waiting, acts lukewarm for a week. She's watching to see if you'll just quietly accept it, if you'll smile and nod because you don't want to make things awkward. Here's the truth. How you respond to being treated below your own standards tells her everything about your self-worth. You don't need to blow up, you don't need to make a speech or deliver some dramatic ultimatum. You just need to say, calmly and clearly, "Hey, just so you know, I don't really do the inconsistency thing. I keep things pretty straightforward." That's it. No anger, no drama, just a boundary held with confidence. And a man who can do that without raising his voice, that is a man she genuinely does not want to lose. Look, here's the real talk. Women test because they've been let down before. They've met guys who talked a big game and crumbled the second things got real. These tests aren't about making your life difficult, they're about finding out if you're actually solid. And when you pass them, not by being perfect, but by staying calm, grounded, and secure, something shifts in how she sees you. You stop being just someone she's talking to, you become someone she's genuinely drawn to, because you're no longer just telling her you're confident, you're showing her, over and over, without even trying. Most guys react to tests emotionally. You're gonna start recognizing them for what they are, and when you do, you stay grounded.